Hello everybody, standard NPC here. Decidueye did get confirmed by Pokemon Unite. The patch is out, and that means data miners are free to look at what they can find. And boy, howdy, have they found stuff, because we all want to be the very best. And if Ricky Bobby taught us anything, it's that if you're not first, you're last. So we got to be the first people find out about this. Can't wait for it to just come out naturally. But no, we do have some data mined moves and movesets for Decidueye. I kind of just wanted to go over that, see what they look like. From just before we get too into it, it looks like Decidueye is going to be another basic attacker ADC, which is good in my opinion. But they have 3.5-star offense, 1.5-star endurance, 1.5-star mobility, 3.5 scoring, 3.5 support, according to the data mine. So they're going to be primarily debuffing and doing damage. Two moves are going to start off with Leafage and then Astonish. Leafage is going to pelt the enemy designated direction, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon hit by them for a short time, and after using the move, the user's attack and basic attack speed are increased. Astonish deals damage to opposing Pokemon and decreases their movement speed for a short time. We got a fair amount of damage and a little bit of crowd control, which is nice, especially since Decidueye is going to be a ranged attacker. So being able to keep them in the range is going to be good. Then we have Razor Leaf. Razor Leaves. For a short time after using this move, the user's attack and basic attack speed are increased. In addition to the user's basic attack, can target multiple opposing Pokemon for a short time. Then at level 11, when it goes to Razor Leaf Plus, it increases the basic attack damage on higher health Pokemon. Interesting. And the other option is Spirit Shackle for that set. Spirit Shackle charges before firing quills in the designated direction. Damage dealt by quills increases the longer the power is charged, but movement speed is decreased while charging, so kind of like Power Up Punch. This move hits after power is charged to the max. They can stitch an opposing Pokemon's shadow to the ground. The affected Pokemon receives damage upon the affected Pokemon receives damage upon moving a set distance from that location, and its movement speed is decreased for a short time. Okay. So the shackles them in place, but they can just ignore it and take damage. That's interesting. Then at level 11, that goes to Spirit Shackle Plus, which will increase the damage to opposing Pokemon with low HP. Interesting. So Razor Leaf is for melting high HP targets. Spirit Shackle is for executing low HP targets. That's nice. And then in the other move slot, we have Leaf Storm. Creates a tempest of sharp leaves, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon it hits and decreasing their movement speed for a short time. At point and blank range, it also shoves opposing Pokemon it hits. Ooh, okay. Then at level 13, we get Leaf Storm Plus, which increases the length of time that movement speed on opposing Pokemon is decreased. This is all just feeding in to the basic attack damage. I love it. We also have Shadow Sneak for that move. Shadow Sneak creates a shadow that takes hold of opposing Pokemon in the area of effect, dealing damage to it and decreasing its movement speed and defense for a short time. Also increases the user's movement speed for a short time. Ooh. Then that goes into Shadow Sneak Plus at level 13, which just decreases their defense even more. This moveset is all about the basic attack. It's all about making them stay in the range of your ranged attacks as long as possible. And that all kind of feeds into the ability, which I don't see a lot of people talking about. Long Reach deals increased damage to distant opposing Pokemon. So Decidueye is really going to benefit from keeping people like at the edge of their range. Buffing their auto attacks, debuffing them, just getting their speed down, getting your speed up, just making sure that they're right on that line and staying as far away from you as you can manage while you're pelting them with arrows. This is okay. And also, Decidueye's basic attack increases the speed of basic attacks for a short time after a basic attack hits. This effect can stack, and with every third activation of this effect, the basic attack becomes a boosted attack for a short time. These boosted attacks fire more quills. The damage dealt by each quill is decreased. What I'm really focusing in on here, personally, is the increased attack speed and how that is going to stack with all of the increased basic attack speed that Decidueye's moves have on top of that. Because Leafage increases the basic attack speed. And so does Razor Leaf. So, and they clearly say that the basic attack buff stacks. So it'll be interesting to see how quick we're going to be pelting out feathers like that. Like, is it going to feel similar to how Cinderace just kicks fireballs all over the place after he ults? Speaking of ult, I forgot about that. Decidueye's ult is Knock Knock. Fires quills into a designated area, dealing damage to opposing Pokemon. The move ends by unleashing a particularly large quill that deals damage to all opposing Pokemon it hits. This move deals increased damage if the opponent's Pokemon is low HP. While using this move, the user is immune to hindrances, but is unable to move. I don't like that, especially with how long this Unite move is taking. Like, this is all data mined. It's not, not reflective of a final product, but the way you're able to body block this, the way you can't move, it doesn't look like you'll even be able to adjust the aim of it. Like, it's such a small window. Like, it's very specific situational. And I don't think it's the best Unite move, but I think the rest of the kit kind of makes up for it. Because it's really just Decidueye's focused on setting up to melt people with their auto attacks from a distance. And, like, if you ult down that hallway, it looks amazing. Like, the hallways leading into the central Zapdos arena. But beyond that, I don't see it being super useful. But yeah, it is scheduled to release on the 19th. Not this Friday, next Friday, right? Expected to be about 10,000 coins. Or about 575 gems. Who uses gems? Who gives this game money? But yeah, that is the data mined content from Decidueye. Hopefully you found this interesting or helpful. It's definitely a good thing that there's another ADC in the game. Another Pokemon that's going to focus on basic attacks and just doing that consistent damage per second to the enemy team and objectives. I think that's a really good, because we only have like Cinderace and Greninja right now that focus on that kind of playstyle. I think having another one that can do that is going to be very beneficial overall. So hopefully you found this helpful. Hopefully you enjoyed If you did, consider leaving a like, maybe even dropping a subscribe if you're interested in more content like this. And have a great rest of the day.